Alright, hello citizens of the Nigelverse. It is Nigel here once again, and welcome back to the Labyrinth. So, as always, I got some poetry for you guys, but we are trying out a bit of a different format. So, I decided to take some inspiration from what I did with the Macbeth readings. If you haven't already, go check out my readings of Macbeth. And I decided that I'm going to show the poems so we can read it together in real time along with me. And of course, I have my 5 poems as always. If this is your first episode of Nigel Successful Labyrinth, welcome. But if not, welcome back. But if you are new here, what I usually do, aside from special occasions such as the readings and stuff, is I read poetry, and I definitely enjoy reading poetry. I enjoy looking at poetry, and yeah. Just a couple quick announcements though. For starters, I did an update video. Oh, kind of detailing what we be doing for the Dixie Tales from the Labyrinth episode 100. So, that's coming up soon, of course. So if you haven't already, go check out that video. But also, the next reading we're gonna stick with Shakespeare. I think I have like 2 more Shakespeare readings I want to do, and that is going to be Hamlet. So we are going to be reading that at on episodes 101 through 105. So we're going to be reading that after episode 100. So we'll be getting to that. But as for this, let's get right into it. We got our first poem here. Of course, got 3 written by myself, and then 2 written from other poets. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So this first one is called Roses. Roses, meaning love and passion, strong desires, strong feelings, with a sweet smell to give to sweeter hearts. Even with its thorns, the rose represents beauty and endless love and passion to the one you love. So, if you've been on the channel for a little bit, if you watch a few episodes of Night Success from Labyrinth at this point in time, first of all, thank you, of course, but also, you may notice I talk quite a bit about flowers, and especially about the roses, because flowers are very beautiful, very nice to look at, of course, but also, the rose definitely by a lot of people, it's a symbol of love. It's very much like the go-to love flower. When people think of love and then think of flowers, normally their mind usually goes to the rose, and its meaning usually is love and passion. So kind of playing with that idea. Of course, having the sweet smell. A rose by any other name would smell just as sweet. Kind of paraphrasing. And of course, that was in Romeo and Juliet. So if you ever go check out my readings of those. But also, the thing is, the rose does have its thorns, and that's kind of how love is sometimes. Which I think maybe one of the reasons why it's considered the love flower, because as every rose has its thorns. Hurts in love sometimes, and some hurt will happen, some bad things happen, but you stick to it and you push through it. To be with the person you love, and the person you love, you and them will get through just about anything within reason, of course. There's some things you can't get past, as obviously, yeah, but nevertheless, so just keep that in mind, especially with Valentine's Day right around the corner. It's next week, in fact. What am I going to be doing for Valentine's Day? A whole lot of nothing, at least in the regular day. We'll have a certain video coming up, so that will be on Valentine's Day. But otherwise, I'll be doing a whole lot of nothing, but that's okay. But nevertheless, the next one is called Chess. But and also to all the people who are doing stuff on Valentine's Day with your significant other, or if you're doing just stuff with friends or family, he just wishing you a happy Valentine's Day, a very safe, awesome Valentine's Day. Whether you're spending it with your family, friends, and with your loved ones, or even by yourself, it's all good. But nevertheless, this next poem is called Chess. Chess, the thinking man's game. The pieces move in place in deliberate ways. Strategy is the key to winning this game. A simple checkerboard becomes a mental battlefield. So, chess, as I described in the poem, definitely is like the thinking man's game. Apparently, it was used to decide laws in court cases back in the day. Which if I was on trial for a crime, and I had to play chess in order to prove my innocence, Yeah, you might as well go ahead and lock me up because I kind of suck at chess. It's like I know how to play, I know how the pieces work. Or my uncle actually taught me when I was much younger, but it is still kind of tricky. But it's a game that involves strategy, involves thinking, and playing chess has will definitely improve your strategy skills, to improve your thinking skills, thinking of creative ways to beat your opponent, and of course they have chess tournaments. Have they have chess games. A lot of people are into chess. As a lot of people definitely enjoy playing chess. So, chess is definitely a major thing, and there's a lot of people that enjoy chess. And I do to an extent. I enjoy playing it, even if I'm not the best at it. But yeah, so chess is definitely that thinking man's game. But then next up is hole in my heart. There's a hole in my heart. It was left there when you walked out the door to my heart and took his love with you. So A, this one I wrote a while ago, and B, no, it's not about anybody in particular, but that happens sometimes where you're so in love and you're so emotionally invested in a person that when they leave out of your life, whether through their actions or even your own, it can hurt. Like, you definitely have that gaping hole. You definitely it can be tough to move on. Like, I know people say, move on. You have to keep living your life, and yes, that is true. That's definitely what you should do because people are gonna come and go. Oh, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes people leave such an impact that when you leave them, whether you lose them via breakup, falling out, or even like through death, where you lose a loved one, whether it be friend, family, significant other, it can be tough. It can be definitely tricky, and taking that love with you, like walking out, taking the love with you, as well as the Netflix password. But that's neither here nor there. That can definitely hurt, and you definitely get that sense of emptiness, and which is one of the reasons why breakups kind of suck. But that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so kind of detailing that in the poem. It's kind of a short one, but it definitely, I think, kind of gets the message across. This next one's called My Poem, and this is by Lucille Clifton. A love person from love people, out of the African sun, under the sign of Cancer. Whoever see he me, midnight sun, seeing star apple and mango from home. Whoever take me for a negative thing, his death be on him, like a skin, and his skin be his heart's revenge. So, of course, because it is Black History Month, I wanted to, of course, as I normally do for Tales from the Labyrinth around this time, showcase some of my favorite Black poets or even some of my favorite poems from Black poets, and Lucille Clifton is definitely one of them. Seeing in here from Love People Out of the African Sun, talking, of course, from Africa, meaning a people with darker complexions, such as myself, Elf, and talking about her accepting her skin, her being in her skin, and whoever her pretty much shows racism towards her because of course racism does exist, unfortunately. So whoever shows that racism towards her tries to show prejudice towards her because of the color of her skin, and saying his death be on him like a skin, and his skin be his heart's revenge. So, pretty much whatever is dealt, that be dealt back onto him. That's karma, essentially. So being comfortable in her skin, and let those who oppose her for the color of her skin have that fall back upon them, essentially. But then this last one is called Dreams, and this is by Langston Hughes. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. So, I've talked about dreams before on the channel, if not briefly, but that dream, he was working on them, working towards your goal, working towards something you want to work on this first part that says, hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life's a broken winged bird that cannot fly. So if you don't work on that dream, it can't fly places. It can't take you places. You can't go far with it if you don't work on it, constantly work at it. Hold fast dreams for when dreams go. Life's a barren field frozen with snow. So, a snow-covered field, that means nothing's going on. Your dream is buried under that snow. Oh, and it's cold. There's not a whole lot going on there, of course. So, make your dreams come true. Work towards them. Don't abandon them, and they will definitely carry you. Who, as Daniel Bryan said, fight for your dreams, so they will fight for you. Who I may be paraphrasing a bit, but pretty much the message that Mr. Hughes is getting across here. But nevertheless, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do me a favor: like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, turn on post notifications so you know every time I upload a video, so you can see as soon as it drops. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts on this week's episode of Tales from the Labyrinth. Did you enjoy the poems? Did you agree or disagree with my interpretation of them? And what's your interpretation of them? Let me know what you think of the new format. Do you enjoy it? Do you want me to go back to the old format where the screen wasn't visible? Let me know which ones you prefer. But nevertheless, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you guys later. Peace.